even in the next life, I'd choose to do the same thing. I don't really see myself doing anything else but play golf.
Hi, I'm Sam Sadhwani, and this is Speaking of Money, a GoTyme Bank podcast. This season, we dive into the beautiful stories behind success, the sacrifices, the struggles, and bold moves that make game changers who they are today. We're joined by one of Philippine golf's rising stars, Sean Ramos. Still in his early 20s, he's already making a name for himself in the local and international stage. But what makes this episode even more special is that we're joined by someone who's been there throughout it all, on and off the golf course. Let's welcome fellow golfer and longtime girlfriend Lorea Duque. Thank you guys for joining me here today. Now I'm excited to learn so much more about you guys and about golf too.
Thanks for having us.
So let's dive into it.
Yeah.
Sean, I know you started golf at a really early age. Your dad brought you to the range at just
8 years old.
8 years old. Okay. Was it love at first swing or did it take some time? I know it's a hard sport to pick up.
No, I think I really liked it from the start because in the driving range we used to play and there were these T-boys, like, so they would put the balls first, and they were pretty much my playmates, I'd say. So,
really?
so I'd have so much fun already as a kid.
So as a kid, you would go often?
Yeah, almost every day.
How often? Almost every
After
day.
school, I go
Wow, you loved it that much from the get-go. And you would go with your dad? Was that like your bonding?
Sometimes, yeah. The first few times with my dad, then when I started to like it a lot, he'd just leave me there.
Wow, how lucky to have found your passion at just 8 years old. When did you realize like, oh, this is fun to just, I can do this for the long run?
Maybe middle of high school.
Okay.
I just told myself like, I'll commit to this sport. I want it to be my career, and then I told my parents, and then fortunately they were very happy with my decision.
What led you to that decision? Because turning pro it's a big move. It's a bold move.
I think it's a risk reward thing. I don't really see myself doing anything else but play golf. So yeah.
Wow. Okay, Lorea, you've been there from the very beginning, from when you guys were teenagers, right?
Yeah. So we started dating at 13.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a really long time.
Yeah. It's been a long time. But I was still playing at that time.
Okay. Is that how you met?
Yes. We met through a golf tournament.
Wow. So golf really plays a big part in your relationship.
Yeah. We used to practice together almost every day until maybe last year.
Wow. Okay. So what do you remember about the first few years when he started going pro?
It was hard. I'm pretty sure it was really one of the decisions that I wasn't so keen about.
Okay.
It was really young age, so obviously you don't really know how it's gonna turn out. But the longer he did it, and I saw some results, so I guess I became on board too, and then now.
Do you catch yourself analyzing his swing?
Yeah, I do.
Really?
Actually, when we're on tour now, and our swing coach is not with him, or we don't get to bring our swing coach, so I do actually look at his swing a lot.
So you become his like coach, his pseudo coach.
Because our swing coach doesn't get to travel with us.
Oh, I see. Okay. Is it safe to say that your love for golf grew together?
Yeah, I think so. Sean definitely loves it more than me. But I guess I love the life that we have with golf.
That's really nice. Now, Sean, golf, admittedly, it's a pretty demanding sport. Not just physically. It doesn't look physical, but it actually really is physical.
It really is.
But it's also taxing financially. What was that like? What were the early challenges you had to deal with when turning pro?
I think definitely having financial support, like it just, like we have a saying in golf, like it makes your swing a lot looser. So like you
Interesting.
kind of swing more free when you know that like you're not financially supporting yourself. So it's very nice to have a lot of sponsors or supporters to help with that.
So sponsors are really a big thing in golf. You
Yeah,
probably
for sure.
can't make it far without sponsors. Would you say? Is that a safe assessment?
Yeah, definitely.
It's not a cheap sport. So
Yeah.
it's a very, so yeah, it helps a lot.
What was your mindset like back then when it came to dealing with sponsors and finances and funding your career?
When I didn't have much sponsors yet, that I was just telling myself that like this is my investment to myself. Like, I I don't mind spending a huge amount on myself because I know that like sooner or later it's gonna be a lot more worth it.
So you really went all in golf.
Yeah, I did.
You
Yeah,
poured everything you had literally
Yeah,
into
for
this sport.
yeah. All sometimes from my own pocket, and then most of the time from my own pocket. Yeah.
Hmm. What was it like balancing golf with Lorea and life and everything else?
Not so hard actually, like because thankfully she's a golfer, so she understands very well like how much time I need to put. It. But yeah, like very easy. I'd say I balance myself pretty easy.
And to date, how much time do you put into golf?
Whole day.
Lorea's reacting here.
Whole day.
The whole day. Yeah.
Really? Wow. So that's for, like a normal 9 to 5 job. You're just playing golf.
Yeah. Sometimes sometimes earlier, 6 to 5.
5.
Wow.
5 to 5.
Can you do that?
No. That's probably why I wasn't as good. But yeah, so I see him in the golf course also.
Yeah.
And sometimes when we go out dinner,
Yeah. Just
we try not to take time during the day because that's his practice time.
And I'm curious, what's your process like? Do you practice in the golf course every day, or you go back to the range and regroup and see what needs to be done?
I'd say.
Or do you just have fun with it?
Yeah, I don't really have a schedule, so it's just like I just go with the flow. It's like whatever I feel. If I feel like playing 18 holes, if I feel like just hitting balls, or if I feel like just putting or chipping. Yeah, so not too strict with myself. Like I just want to be out there the whole day, and then just figure it out on my own. Yeah.
So do you still play for fun?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Was there ever a moment you felt like walking away from it all?
No, not at all.
Really?
No,
Even
yeah.
through the toughest times, you were just head down, focus. I'm gonna make it in golf.
Even in the next life, I'd choose to do the same thing.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's so nice to hear. And it's you hear it from very few people how passionate they are about
Yeah.
what they do. And what's it like for you, Lorea, seeing him this way, so passionate about golf?
Works out for me because it's definitely not an easy job. Requires more time than a 9 to 5. So if he's interested and if he really loves it, then it works out for us. Yeah.
What was it like for you seeing him through those early years, making those early sacrifices? It must have been hard too on your part.
When we first started out, I think we were both traveling so much. So definitely it was a sacrifice that we had to make. Like we'd see each other once every 2 months, 3 months. So yeah, I just told him it better be worth it. So thank God.
And it is.
Yes.
So far, yeah.
So far.
Yes. Do you remember what your first win was like when you turned pro in a pro tournament?
So yeah, it just felt so good. I think like after I hold the putt on the last hole, I kind of blanked out, so I didn't really sink in yet. And I remember the drive was like 6 hours coming home because it was super traffic, and then there was a rainstorm. But I was just chilling in the car, and
Just on a high.
I wasn't mad at all like during the traffic.
And usually you'd be mad
Yeah,
about that
I think usually,
traffic,
yeah,
that kind of
yeah.
traffic. Yeah.
6 hour drive coming home, and I was like, you know what, it's okay. I don't mind at all. Yeah.
Were you there during the
No,
first
I
win?
was actually in China playing a golf tournament.
Okay.
Yeah, I really felt bad that I wasn't there.
Oh,
But after that, I haven't missed a single milestone at all.
that's so cute. Do you help him throughout the tournament? I assume there's a lot of coaching going on from your side too.
Yeah, I actually caddy for him internationally. Yeah.
Wow, okay.
So it just works out a little better for us because I know him so well.
Mm-hmm.
So he doesn't have to adjust to any other person out there.
Yes.
So it makes sense for me to caddy.
And you help him with his golf game too.
Yeah, a little bit, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think a lot.
A lot.
Teamwork. It's definitely teamwork.
Definitely. I don't think it's possible to be successful if you don't have a team.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure in any sport, for any athlete, it's the team behind them that's
Yeah.
really helping them get their success. And today, you have a lot of big wins already.
Mhm.
But do you think that comes with added pressure or added expectations that you didn't realize was coming?
I don't really think about the expectations of other people or anyone else really. I just do it because I love it. Yeah. for sure.
And let's talk about the Lakewood Championship. What were your thoughts on those final holes? How did you mentally prepare to close that out? I mean, did you feel pressure then?
a lot. I think the most ever, yeah, so far. No, I was just telling myself like, I'm good enough to win anyway. So I was just telling myself like, keep your cool, play smart, don't be too aggressive also, but don't be too passive, I say. So yeah, and then fortunately it worked out for the last few holes.
That at that point it's just mental strength already. How do you keep that mental fortitude?
I just try to get it off my head. So when we're outside playing tournaments, I think that's where Larea really helps because I think when I'm mentally out, she's kind of knocks me back into like thinking straight again, and then somehow it always works out. Like I always actually play better after that. Yeah.
And how do you do that? How do you keep him grounded despite the added pressure, especially in those moments?
He doesn't really have to talk for me to know what he's feeling. I think it helps that we've been together for so long. So in the golf course, when I kind of see his tendencies, I just talk to him. Anything that reminds him that he's where he's supposed to be. Yeah. And then sometimes I scold him when he's
So you also show tough love.
Yeah, I do.
You do.
Actually, a lot.
Yeah. A little bit too much.
But it works. It works clearly.
I think it's needed for sure. Yeah. So I do. Like if we're mic'd up on the course, I'm pretty sure people don't expect the things I say, but it gets far.
You're so sweet. I can't even imagine you showing tough love. Like, I mean, if it works for you guys, then
gotta do what you gotta do.
Yes, exactly. So on the flip side, yes, there are highs, but of course there are also lows. There are also tough losses. How do you handle that?
I think just mentally fighting it, like, because the thing with golf is like you can't really do much when you're on the low. So sometimes you just have to be patient. Wait for maybe like a swing thought to come in or something to work out eventually. So I think it's just mostly patience and just try to be positive. Just try to find positive thoughts like throughout the lows.
I have to say, golf is probably the most frustrating sport.
It's an advantage for me that I really love it. Is because that's why I don't really let myself down too much.
You just missed the Asian Tour card before.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
What was that like, and how did you deal with that?
Same again. I think just telling myself that it's okay, but definitely cried for a few times, even on the plane ride coming home. Thankfully, I wasn't sitting beside anyone in the plane, so I was okay. It was okay for me to cry. But yeah, it was so painful. Probably the most painful thing I've experienced.
But I wasn't there. I didn't see him until like 2 weeks
That
after.
must have been tough for you.
Yeah. Kind of hard because you can feel the emotions even just through a video call.
I'm sure.
But you're not physically there. So it was a good thing you did it on your own.
So how did you regroup after such a tough loss like that?
I think I took a few days off first, which is rare for me because I don't usually take that.
Yeah, you play golf every day.
I play golf every day, but when I got home, I took a few days off, and I just told myself that, you know what, that maybe I could learn from this, and maybe someday I'll be thankful that I missed it by one. So, and I think so far, like, definitely all my losses in my golf career, I wouldn't take that away from myself. Like, if I had to do it again, I'll do it again.
So after a tough loss like that, how are you when you play the next tournament? Because obviously you kind of have to forget about everything and just start anew. How do you do that?
I think I played a tournament just a few weeks after that. So I think I just try to forget about it first for that event because you don't really want to be thinking about something that painful during a tournament. So yeah, I just try to forget about it and then just play golf and then enjoy it again and then just try to be better again every day.
Would you say this Asian Tour card loss was one setback that taught you more than a win?
Yeah, for sure. I think all of my losses have taught me more than my wins.
Larea, would you say what's one thing you remind him of when things get heavy or when things feel heavier than usual? Whether it's about golf or life, what's one thing that you remind him of?
I think the support system that he does have, that he's very lucky to have, me and his parents and even my family, we all support him a lot. So it's just a little easier to play such a difficult sport with people who are there for you. So I guess I remind him that it doesn't change anything whether he plays well or he plays bad. I see him the same, so I think that makes
So
it
sweet. They're making me blush. That's so cute. Kilig. That's really sweet. Sean, speaking of support, whether it's Lorea, your coach, or I mean, she's your caddy.
Yeah.
So how do you think your team fits into your success?
I think they fit very well. They're always there for me. They're also always there for me for my losses. Yeah, but I can't say anything much, but I'm just really thankful to have all of them. Yeah.
You mentioned you guys have been together since you were 13.
Yeah.
That's a really long time. Congratulations. That's a feat. What
Yeah.
do you think is the secret behind your successful relationship, both on and off the golf course?
I think we're just really light. Like we don't really fight anymore. We used to a lot when we were kids, but I guess now that we're kind of one team, yeah. So we really can't be against each other. And when we travel, it's just us two. So if we're still in off terms and it's just us two in different countries, it won't work out. So,
Definitely.
yeah, and we really have fun.
That's nice. How about for you, Sean? What do you think's the secret behind your relationship?
It's easier because she always supports my golf, which is good because that's my number one priority. I think we don't really think too far ahead. Like, we're just day by day, step by step lang. Yeah, I think we just really enjoy the company of one another. And so
Yeah.
it's very easy.
It's so nice to hear that you support his golf because you're helping him become a better person and a better player and helping him achieve his dreams, which is what any couple should do anyway. So that's really nice to hear.
I think his golf game is also my priority. So it kind of works out. Anything that we can do to get his golf game better works out for me too.
And it's good that you also play golf, so you understand the sport.
Yes.
Do you guys ever get competitive with each other on the golf course?
I think before when she used to play,
Yeah, definitely.
we would
Really?
we would play games for dinner or for lunch.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then I always end up not paying, so it's not,
Yeah, kind of sucks, but
it's that was the
That's just
best
how
part,
it
I think,
Do you
of it.
remember one of the games where you beat him?
yeah, I think I have.
A
I did.
handful. I'm just joking.
Only a bit though. He was always better since I think we were kids. So
Does he help your golf game too?
yeah, he used to.
Yeah.
He used to help me a lot,
Yeah.
but it's just a different strength mentally to be able to do it professionally.
For sure.
So it's good that he has it, but it's not for everyone for sure. So it's very good that mentally he's so strong and he can do this life. Yeah.
Yeah, there are really a lot of sacrifices and struggles that come with being a pro athlete.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
For sure.
Sean, what's something about your team that the public doesn't see, but you couldn't live without?
All the help that my parents give, what Lorea gives, and my coach. I think not a lot of people see how much they really try to give in to me.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm very thankful for that.
Because let's be real, prior to you, there haven't really been that many Filipino pro athletes. You've carved a path that not many Filipino golfers have taken. When you look at your journey so far, what do you think makes it different from other Filipino pro golfers?
Not going to college, let alone not finishing high school. So I really took a big risk choosing to play golf and not finishing my academics. But yeah, I think most of my friends and most of the golfers out here, they really tried to go college in the States, play golf there first before turning pro. And I turned pro very early compared to others. I turned pro at 18. I think I just turned 18 when I turned pro. So yeah, I think it's very rare for Filipinos to say that they turned pro at that age instead of going to college.
Definitely. And you really just put all that you had into golf and at such an early age too.
Yeah.
And Philippine golf is only starting to make headway in the global stage just now.
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself in that bigger picture? What do you think needs to change for Philippine golf to really break through and become as popular as it should be?
'Cause it's a really big risk to try to go outside. So it would, I think people should be more, they should be more confident in themselves that like, oh, I could play golf outside and maybe make a name for myself. So I think definitely playing outside would help Philippine golf. Yeah.
Would you say that we're gaining more spectators now as compared to before?
Oh yeah, for sure. I think there's so much golf addicts now. Everywhere, every driving range I go, sometimes like I would see even my high school friends or my grade school friends, they're all picking up golf now, which is good, which I really love. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of your friends hit you up now and say,
Yeah, for
"Can you
sure.
help me play golf?"
Yeah, yeah. Or they ask me for like advice for like clubs or swings or whatever. But yeah, it's really nice.
How about for you, Lorea? Do you get a lot of texts now asking for help with their golf?
Yeah, because when we were in school, no one was really playing it.
Yeah.
And I think when the pandemic hit, most of them became pandemic golfers. So
Yeah.
now that they see like what we were doing during even just grade school or grade school,
Yeah.
kind of made sense to them now. And they do text us for help and advice. But yeah, it's good to see that more kids and more people our age are taking up golf.
Was that the turning point, you think, the pandemic?
I think so.
For sure.
When people were allowed in the golf course,
Yeah,
not allowed to do
because-
much else.
I'm pretty sure it was one of the only sports that were non-contact because you're alone out there. So really to spread it, or if you're sick, to spread it was really hard because you're so far away from other people and it's really open air. So I'm pretty sure the pandemic, that's when people started playing golf.
So golf, though, isn't the most accessible sport. Is that true? Would you say that's true?
I think it's pretty accessible in the Philippines. Compared to other countries, it's financially like a lot
Cheaper.
A lot cheaper.
Is it compared to
Yeah.
other countries?
I think it is accessible, but I think the courses, there are a lot of private courses here. So not a lot of people who aren't members can play. So maybe that's the only part where the Philippines is lacking.
Yeah.
More public
More
courses.
public courses, yes.
What do you hope to change about how Filipino athletes are supported here, whether by the government or by private sponsors?
Yeah, I think for golf, it's definitely, they don't choose to sponsor golfers other than other sports, but hopefully that changes one day. And I think it is. Yeah. I think it's
Slowly gaining more
slowly-
sponsors.
Slowly getting better now. Yeah.
So beyond your swing or your stats, what do you want your impact to be in the sport of golf?
And nothing much, but just making a name for myself. I think I just want to be the best. That's all I ever wanted. So, yeah, just that. Me and you. Yeah.
Do you feel the weight of that? Obviously, you're representing Philippine golf, and not a lot of people can say that. Not a lot of people have made it pro for the Philippines. Do you carry the weight of that, or
No,
do you
not
not
really.
feel it at all?
No, it's just, I just want to do it for myself. That's all really.
How about you? Do you feel the weight of it sometimes?
Not for myself, but I do for him. Definitely, I think when he made the Asian tour, definitely a lot of people do expect a lot from him. It's good that he doesn't feel it, but I do see it. A lot of people think that just because he did make such a big tour, that it's an automatic win here locally. But it doesn't work that way. So it's really good that he doesn't feel it. But
Yeah.
we try not to, his support system really tries to kind of block out the public. I try to make sure the public doesn't get to him because they do have opinions.
I don't think I'd care either way though. Like, even if they do, like, just
Just people talking, just outside noise. In this day and age, like she said, the public, they have a lot of opinions. Social media is such a huge presence already. Do you ever try to use your social media to promote the sport?
Yeah, for sure. I think I've been more active with social media now. I definitely want more people playing it and more of the younger generations like loving it as much as I do, so that maybe that they can also be the best in this sport.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Lorea, do you do the same with your social media? Do you try to promote golf?
No, not on my social media, but I do handle his social media.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
we really
Wow, you're a caddy and a social media.
I'm all in one.
Yes. The girlfriend.
Yes. Sometimes I forget I'm the girlfriend. No, but yeah, social media for him. The same thing. Like I really like seeing the younger generation kind of not look up, but they kind of see it as an inspiration that he did make it quite far just with hard work. So hopefully kids who are just starting out kind of love it the same way he does, because it's very rare to see someone love it so much.
Definitely. It's so heartwarming to see someone as passionate as you are for the game. And I definitely would say you're a game changer. But that could mean a lot of things. What does that mean for you? What does being a game changer mean for you? Is it legacy, mindset?
Yeah, I mean, I also would love to make a legacy or even make a name for myself. But yeah, it's just really like, I also really like seeing other people and younger kids just want it as hard as me. So yeah, just to see them want it as much as me, it's like.
So for those that want it as much as you do, for young, hungry kids, but doubtful kids too, what's one uncomfortable truth you would share with them about the journey?
I think like, I don't think I could say it here, but yeah, it's difficult. Like, if you don't have the heart and mind for it, might as well just stop. Like that's probably the toughest thing I'd say.
How about for you, Lorea? Based on what you've seen him go through, what's one uncomfortable truth you'd like to share to kids aspiring?
It's difficult. It's really, really big sacrifice. I think you have to be ready to make the sacrifice. We didn't really have a childhood growing up. I mean, at 13, we were traveling in and out, and we didn't have the same childhood as normal kids would have. But it is worth it. So.
And you're just very lucky you had each other to go through it with, despite all the sacrifices, you guys were side by side going through it.
Yeah, because it's hard. It's not a realistic type of childhood.
Yeah.
Even our high school days, even to go out to a party was really like, it took you a lot of, it's a lot of sacrifice for you to see all your friends enjoying, and you can't because you're out competing or you have training the next day at 6 a.m. So you just have to be ready to make a really big sacrifice.
And it's not like everyone understands what you're going through either. So it's just the both of you.
Yeah, so it's just us. But yeah, thankfully it worked out.
Starting to pay off now.
Starting to pay off.
Yeah, you just have to put in years of sacrifice before you start to see it pay off.
That's the thing with golf.
But well worth it.
Yeah, for sure.
So last but not least, let's bring it back to money. For both of you, what's one money motto or belief that's helped you stay focused and grounded throughout this whole experience?
For me, definitely saving up.
Yeah.
I think at such an early age, I was taught to save up very early, and I think it pays off. The older you get, definitely money plays such a big part of your life. So if you learn to save at such an early age, it makes it easier for you growing up.
And you were nodding in agreement, Sean.
Yeah, but I think the opposite for me. Like when I was younger, I think I was very irresponsible with
You're nodding.
how I'd spend money. But definitely now, or ever since I turned pro, like, because I'm making my own money now and I'm paying for my own stuff now. So I start to appreciate and respect
the value
of money. And unlike when I was a kid, like I'd get allowance from my parents or they'd buy me stuff. And then I was like, I wouldn't even ask for discounts and anything anymore. Like I just okay, yeah, I'll just pay for that. But now it's just
now give me discounts so you can.
Yeah, give me as much discounts as you can, then I'll take anything. Yeah.
Okay, thank you guys for joining me today. You guys have come a long way, but I'm so excited to see where you guys go, both on and off the course.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And thank you for joining us here at Speaking of Money again. Tune in again next time for more beautiful stories behind the success of game changers and the team that helped them with their success. To never miss an episode, click subscribe and hit that notification bell. See you soon.